That is right. I got my first YouTube community guidelines strike. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Whoa, HS Blue, calm down. What crime did you commit? Dang, a YouTube guideline strike? Jeez, you must have done something awful. And yeah, it's really, really bad. But yeah, YouTube got me for harassment and cyberbullying. Which, dang. See, I bet you could see that through me. I bet you could see like a very vicious harasser that attacks people on the internet. You could see, I saw that through me as well. But yeah, I'm hoping this can be an educational video. Maybe if you're watching this, maybe this can help you. I feel like there's a teacher, YouTube being the teacher, they pointed, boom. Hey, just Blue, you're the guy that's getting like told off for no reason today. So yeah, I'm the one, and I'm hoping that you can all learn from what happened to me. Now, this is my first ever strike, so YouTube gave me a warning, but that warning stays forever, and it does affect your channel, which is why I haven't been uploading. I'm still waiting for it to go away. Well, not go away, but become less active. Now, this goes way back in school, 3 years ago, when I made an unlisted video for my friends. Now, this was a roast video, so I had 10 friends, and I asked them all with verbal consent. I was like, hey, do you mind if I roast you? And they all said yes, and go as hard as you want. So this roast was the laughing guy saying like, look at the top of his head. If you know the, oh, and then like the funniest laugh comes out of that. You've probably heard it because it's extremely popular. But yeah, I used that, and I would have like the school image, and then it would cut to like something like a long neck or like a goat or a like huge nose. But I was one of the 10 people. Huge nose, hair, like forehead, you know how it is. And I uploaded it, and I showed it to them, and they loved it. It was the funniest thing ever. Everyone loved it. And then we forgot about it. You know, as you do. It's unlisted. It's only for our friends. And yeah, there it goes. Off into the memories. Now, YouTube must have like made an automated bot that can like hear audio or something. I'm not too sure. But YouTube found it 3 years later. And they took it down and gave me a community guideline strike. Now, I thought this was a mistake, but when I appealed it, they denied it. And so I immediately thought that I didn't give enough context to the stranger who doesn't know what happened. So I tweeted it out, and I gave them some context, made it nice and clear that it's clearly a mistake, like please just fix it. And I texted all my friends if they were okay with the video, like if I did like harass or if they felt bullied or anything, and they all said no. So it's like if they all said no, then I didn't harass them or bully them. And so I had screenshots that they were okay with me sending, and I was like, hey, would you like to see it? And they didn't want anything. In the tweets, I made it very clear what's going on and that's clearly a mistake. But then they denied it again. I was like, okay, well, fair enough. I guess there's nothing I can do. Even though like it's clearly a mistake. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe I'm doing something terrible. So even though no one felt bullied or harassed, maybe I did a mistake. And so I read through the guidelines again, and I looked everywhere. I was trying to find like a single thing that I've done wrong, and I couldn't find anything. No one could find anything. I asked around, I was like, hey, what did I do wrong? One reason we came up with was that this was at school, and so the people were obviously under 18. Which is incorrect. They were in year 12, everyone was 18, so there were no minors involved. So that can't be it. Unless if they just didn't really care and they just kind of said, oh yeah, get cancelled or whatever. And the other one was that I cyberbullied them or harassed them, which, verbal consent with formal consent, like in text form, like afterwards, like multiple times asking like if they're okay, if they're okay with it, and if they still are okay, and everyone said yes, and no one had any issues with it. So it definitely wasn't that. But YouTube and like the strangers watching it, even though like I gave them content, like more context, it seems like they didn't read it, and so they just boom, denied. So I asked YouTube. They were contacting me, so I asked, what did I do wrong? Please tell me so I can, not do it again. And then they ignored me. And that's the end of the story. I didn't get a response back. I don't know what I did wrong. And now I'm just sitting here. So yeah, I hope you've learned something today. And yeah, thank you for watching.